Namaskar.
Namaskar.
Welcome to Sara Akash. This is Vijay Lakshmi and he is my friend Pitambar.
I am greatly honored to join this wonderful platform, Sara Akash, where we place to uphold peace, even if it means being ready for war.
The sky may seem calm, but beneath that calmness there is a storm of constant unrest. Today we explore a crucial thought: how to avoid war, but learn lessons of peace to prepare for one.
Today we connect two seemingly opposite ideas, war and peace. But the journey between them is not a straight path, it is a vicious circle.
That's right. War often leads to a paradox of peace. And ironically, peace becomes a preparation for the next war. Almost every war claims to be fought in the name of peace.
Exactly. Flip through history, you will find that the conflicts never come to an end. And the so called lesson people think has been taught is never learned.
Every so called lesson taught becomes a humiliation.
Yes.
And every humiliation cries for revenge.
Absolutely. Suffering does teach a lesson, but we quickly forget. Ego gets the better of our conscience, and we end up where we started. As T.S. Eliot said, "In my beginning is my end."
It is foolhardy to ignore the human tendency and the psychological upheaval man goes through in a situation of conflict. Let's take the example of the First World War, a global conflict fought between allied powers France, Russia, England, Italy, and the US, and the central powers led by Germany, Austria, Hungary, Bulgaria, and Ottoman Empire, in which central powers were comprehensively defeated.
But did it bring peace? No. The Versailles Treaty sowed the seeds of World War II. Political instability and bitterness gave rise to Hitler of Germany and Mussolini of Italy. Then came Hiroshima and Nagasaki, the darkest moments of human cruelty.
The United Nations was founded to foster peace, but the
Yes.
5 permanent members, USA, UK, France, Russia, and China, all became nuclear powers. The very institution meant to prevent war became powerless. Every country is trying to be a nuclear power. Every country is trying to equip itself with more lethal weapons of mass destruction.
Annihilation is waiting in the wings. We are moving very fast towards the World War III. So, what we call peacetime is actually a preparation for war.
Look at Israel. Since 1948, it has fought 9 wars. Each war leads to the next. Why? Because the defeated side never accepts defeats.
That's the ugly truth. No war is final. Wars never end. They thirst for more blood. Each side chases the final victory that never comes. History proves that we are either in war or preparing for one.
Dialogue is the answer, not destruction. But you have to create conditions for talks.
Ironically, war often creates that environment. Peace is always fragile. You have to protect and preserve peace constantly.
If you want peace, be prepared for war.
Yes.
Sometimes war ensures peace.
Take India as an example. After independence, we believed in peace, not war. We did not invest in weapons.
Instead, we signed Panchashil agreement with China. But China used our naivety and attacked, taking away 38,000 square kilometers of land in Aksai Chin and Ladakh region.
Still, we did not learn. When Pakistan attacked India in 1965 to destroy the country altogether, we were unprepared. Ammunition was scarce.
In the Kargil war, Israel supplied us with critical weapons, but the US refused us GPS.
Let's reflect on the wars with Pakistan 1947, 1965, 1971, 1999. Why this endless hostility?
2 reasons. First, Pakistan's superiority complex. They believe they can defeat us anytime.
The second, hatred rooted in the two-nation theory, division by religion.
Yes.
The Pahalgam terror attack proves this fact. The terrorists identified Hindus before shooting them.
India's national character is tolerance. We neither have the feeling of enmity nor a sense of vindictiveness. We want peace and progress,
Yes,
but it is often mistaken as weakness.
we tried every peaceful means, but when Pakistan attacked, India defeated them comprehensively each time.
Pakistan realized that they could never defeat India in a conventional war in the battlefield. They adopted a terror strategy, 1,000 cuts for 1,000 years.
Yes,
They created terrorist outfits, funded them, trained them, and supplied arms, ammunitions, and RDX to blast our cities, army convoys, and kill innocent citizens.
they indeed bled India 1,000 times with 1,000 cuts, with more than 1,000 terrorist attacks, hijacks, kidnappings, holding hostages. What did we do?
We suffered. We ran with dossiers and proofs to the global forums. The world turned a blind eye. Pakistan blamed the non state actors.
The deadliest terrorist attack of 2008 cost 166 lives, but no action was taken, though it was proved beyond doubt that Pakistan was involved. The then government was afraid that it would shoot the opposition.
What a tragedy. But the terrorist attack of Uri, where 18 soldiers became martyrs and 30 were injured, for the first time, India hit back with a surgical strike,
Yes.
destroying their launch pads and killing more than 100 terrorists.
Again, Pakistan attacked India through its terrorists in 2019 at Pulwama, killing 40 CRPF Jawans. India swiftly punished terrorists with an airstrike, destroying terrorist camps, killing more than 250 terrorists.
But India's patience ran out when Pakistan attacked India through its terrorists and killed 26 Hindu tourists asking their religion, the most heinous and obnoxious crime, even by terrorist standards, which has no parallel.
For India, it was now or never. India declared Operation Sindur. In response to Pahalgam terror attack on May 6-7 from 1:05 a.m. to 1:30 a.m., Indian Air Force destroyed 9 terrorist bases, including Masood Azhar's and Hafiz Saeed's headquarters or the Global University of Terror. It was cool, calculated, and strategically planned attack on terrorist bases, leaving an opportunity to Pakistan to de-escalate.
But Pakistan attacked again with more than 100 Turkish drones and launched ballistic missile attack aimed at Delhi that were neutralized by our indigenous Akash air defense system and S-400.
India responded with greater power, greater force, destroying Pakistan's air defense 9 HQ system and 11 air bases, including Noor Khan and Sargodha air bases. It was swift, strategic, and decisive. The destruction was so devastating that Pakistan was forced to beg for ceasefire.
India was on top with a huge advantage and was winning, but still acceded to Pakistan's request. No country till date has comprehensively defeated a nuclear power country in just under 4 days. The shortest ever war, just 90 hours.
But a question still remains. Why? Why did India not destroy Pakistan completely? Why did India throw away a golden opportunity to get back POJK? This is statesmanship, a great foresight. A prolonged war is painful for common men. Besides, from the very beginning, India's objective was to punish terrorists. That was achieved. A prolonged war preparation is necessary. It is easy to get into a conflict or a war, but very difficult to come out of it. Look at Russia-Ukraine war. going on for 3 years. Israel-Hamas war going on for 8 months. And now Israel and Iran war.
True. We should achieve our objectives, but with minimum loss of life, property, and ammunition. This war was absolutely necessary to teach Pakistan a lesson. Has it learned the lesson? Only time will tell.
That is why Operation Sindur is paused, not over. We are ready to strike at our will.
That's real power. That's fear that will make our enemy think 1,000 times. Peace comes through power.
Our defense preparedness has been spectacular. The air defense system, Akash, is impenetrable. India has developed capability for precision strikes with indigenous BrahMos missile. The result is pride, glory, and above all, security of the people and the nation.
Peace is achieved, however temporary it is. India has demonstrated that she is on the side of peace. We want economic progress, innovations, trade, roads, transport, schools, colleges, and universities.
It is for the world community to understand India's vision of peace and responsibility.
A 90-hour war, but a giant leap for India.
India has arrived.
India is unstoppable.
The spirit of India cannot be defeated. We forget nothing, we forgive none.
That's it for today.
We will meet again with another idea on Sara Akash.
Please like, comment, share, and do subscribe. Namaste.
Namaste.